welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be doing Get Ready With Me using ColourPop's new palette, Garden Variety. Okay, we're going to prep our eyes. I'm going to go over my lids with a toner. And I'm going to be applying MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. I'm going to be looking down here. I have my mirror here. I'm going to be setting my eye primer with this shader brush. This brush is from the company My Destiny by AliExpress. I got it in the store Chichoto. I did a whole review on it. It's an amazing set. If you're interested in a good quality, budget-friendly brushes, please go check it out. So to set my eyes, I'm gonna be going with this shade right here. Oh wow, it's so nice and bright. Okay. In this video for the eye look, I want to be using those 3 shades in the middle. You could see this deeper one is a matte, and you have 2 beautiful shimmer shades in here. So I'm gonna go in with a crease brush. I'm gonna actually go into the matte color. Lightly, and I'm gonna see if I could make it work in my crease. Okay, for now it's good. We might build it up more a bit later, and we're going to the other eye. Okay, so I did the crease, and now we're gonna take this same shade and try to build it in the outer corner, and I'm going into another shader that's a bit longer and flatter, and I love how this brush packs on color. So going back into this same shade and depositing it on the outer corner. And then we're gonna blend it all out with that blender. Just gonna build it up a tiny bit more. Okay, so we did all of that using one shade. Now we're gonna go with this middle shade. And I put it in the middle of the eye. And I'm gonna be doing the same on the other eye. I'm gonna put some on my finger. And now I'm going to take a small concealer brush, the one that has a triangle on top here. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm gonna go into the brow bone highlighter. I went back with the same shade right here. It's very pigmented, very light. Now I'm going to clean up around my eyes. I'm going to apply an eyeliner and mascara, and I will be right back. For the liner, I use the Bourjois Slim Liner and the shade Ultra Black. For the mascara, I used CoverGirl Supersizer and MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash in Deluxe size. Now we're gonna move on to the face. I'm using a toner. I'm going in with a simple moisturizer. I'm gonna be using Lise Watier Base Miracle Blur To Go Face Primer. For foundation, I'm gonna be using Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation in the shade 100 Ivory. I'm gonna be using the Kabuki brush from my Destiny brush set. I'm gonna put some more foundation. And then we're gonna apply it on the forehead. I love this brush. It applies the foundation really well. And now we're gonna start with a concealer under the eyes. I'm gonna be using NYX Dark Circle Concealer as a corrector. This one is in the shade Fear, has some peach undertones. I'm gonna blend it in with the Real Technique sponge. And I'm gonna be using Marcel Flawless Concealer in the shade Fear. I'm gonna go back into the sponge to blend it out. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with a setting powder, and I'm gonna be using the highlighter brush from my Destiny set. I'm using the Marcel face powder. And I'm going back into the same powder, and we're gonna set the face. I'm going in with this beautiful large and fluffy brush from my Destiny. Now I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Shadow Brow and Liner palette. I'll be mixing the two darker shades right here. I'm gonna be using Milani Brow Gel. We're gonna go back in the eyes, and I'm gonna use Essence Easy Glide and Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade 06 Silky Nude. We're going to go back into the palette and we're going to go with that shade that we put all over the crease and the outer corner. And we're going to apply it with the lower lashes, and I will be using the small smudger from my Destiny brush set. Now that the makeup is done, you don't want to have any fallouts, so I just like to dab it on my hand. And we'll do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm going to apply this MAC and Extreme Dimension Lash Mascara on my lower lashes. Now I'm going to go into this contour palette by Fiona Styles. I'm going to mix those two colors. And for the brush, I'm going to be using the contour brush by my Destiny. And I'm going to be using it for contour and for blush. I'm going to be using this big and fluffy brush to apply the bronzer, and I'm using Marcel Eye Bronze in the color Fear. I'm going to be using the highlighter brush, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana to highlight under my eyes. For blush, I'm going to be using ColourPop's blush that I keep in a small Tarte compact in the color Weirdo. And I'm going to be using the contour brush for it. Okay, it's a very pigmented blush. I didn't realize how pigmented it is. I'm gonna go blend it out with this large brush. For highlighter, I'm gonna be going back with this brush, and I'm gonna be using Wet n Wild Precious Petals. And we're gonna go to the other side. For lip liner, I will be using Rimmel lip liner in this shade Natural. For lipstick, I will be using Rimmel K Moss in the color 08. So that's how the look turned out. Now about the palette, I've only tried 4 shades, which was this one, which is a beautiful bright shade. I think this shade would work better to highlight the brow bone versus just setting. It's very bright. Those 3 shades are beautiful. I haven't tried any other ones yet. I'm hoping to make more videos trying different shades from here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next one.